So, just 3 rounds to go, and for qualifying for this first time here in Long Beach. Hosting Formula 1 in the 1980s and the 70s for this, but hopefully we'll be here for this one though. Hello everybody, my name is James here, and welcome everybody to the Long Beach Grand Prix for round 16 of the Formula 1 2011 World Championship though. And we have a good one for this one, battle for the argument for this one, guys. We got a lot of corners on this track though. And well, hopefully this track will be very bad for this. We've just got the lights coming up right now and set this things up for this race here in Long Beach though. After qualifying the race in Japan, we're here in Long Beach. So it's another American race though. So first time we featured to a major American race. Went to Solid, went to United States, and then we head towards Long Beach for this one now. It's round 16 as opposed to 18 now. However, the kid is Delta going well for this one though. And how will this qualifier do better for these drivers? So we didn't put anything in there except for the lights though, so we'll put those signs next time with the Abu Dhabi. So the two drivers will be going first. It's Barrichello, the race win from Japan, and Vettel, second place in Japan, and they're off for the lap now. So off goes Rubens, off goes Sebastian now. So this track though is going to be much better for these two drivers to go on to the start finish straight right now. Into the first corner, that's very good for that corner as some drivers get tricky out there. Better go through the chicane there, through the fountain. That is part of this new for this at the Formula 1 races about this in the 1980s. Barrichello and Sebastian looking very good after this one in Japan, and they got first and second place though. So through they come through into this corner though. Hopefully this Delta will be very good for these two drivers though to go along this track though. Through this longest straight they go on now. And maybe some DRS accident going on here. This one later on in the race soon. Or maybe that will be a part of tomorrow then, this. And let's see where our both drivers will end up for the race. So, tomorrow. Well, it will be very good for these two drivers though, but we'll have to wait until everybody done a lap indeed. Barrichello, here he comes, coming across the line right now, and he goes on 1:82. What about Sebastian Vettel? And he's beating Barrichello by 1:1.958. So, good in 1 minute between these two drivers for Barrichello and Sebastian. So, Vettel's gone faster than Barrichello in that one though. So next up are the battle for these drivers from third place in the Japanese Grand Prix for that part is Lewis Hamilton and Sergio Perez. So both are going to do that right now. Off goes Lewis, off goes Checo. And now for this race will be pretty good for this in qualifying for this. So yeah. So qualifying for this, but this race is going to be very good for this one when we get to that tomorrow. So yeah. So through this okay they go through now. Hamilton not that far from Checo though as he closed the gap to him. So he's getting a better power on him. So that's a good one for Hamilton and Checo then. As they go around to this longest lap time. So this qualifying is going to be very quickly for these two drivers though. Will we ever race here again in Long Beach? Who knows? So these two drivers going through the cameras. It was a bit lower there. So yeah, we pretty might be put it up to the top next time we do this for the race then. So anyway. So, further going to the far corner of the track though, as Hamilton and Checo will complete their lap right now. Let's see what they're lap to where we're coming right across the line right now. Hamilton a 1:81 and Perez a 1:82.254. So Hamilton has gone quicker than Sebastian, but Checo has lost some time for that sector though in that far part. So that's not good for Checo though. He might be losing some time in that far sector though. So good job for Hamilton to get on pole position for that one in Long Beach. Next up, Mark Webber in the Red Bull and Jaime Alguersuari will just come around to start his lap right now, and off he goes. So, he just got off the bump of the bit at the start, and he's off the course away though. So, that's the first car off for this Long Beach race there, guys. As Mark Webber now goes along by himself now, as he goes around these corners immediately. So Alguersuari, unfortunately, no luck from him, unfortunately. He did the same like in Japan last time out when we went there. So into this chicane then, which is from the left and the right, the S is then. And down the straight he goes into now, and hopefully, what with this? Webber, the race winner from USA, was at the night race though, but it's daytime here. And what is going to be the lap time when you cross the line right now? So, into the hairpin right now. the fire corner now, and now he's heading down the straight he goes through to now, and let's see what the lap will do for Mark Webber. As it goes round and cross the line, and it's a 181.882, so that's a good lap time for Webber though, and he goes second quickest than Vettel did, and not quicker than Hamilton indeed. But unfortunately for Augusto though, he's off already, so he's started a lap bit, gone off at the first corner of the track though, and he's not going to set a lap time at all for this. So disappointed Dave Augusto for qualifying. So disappointed for Augusto that's not set up time indeed here at Long Beach though. When anyone else will join him too, let's find out. Carter Spain races next up, and so is Jenson Button in the McLaren. So both of them on a lap right now, and Button's gone off like he did with Augusto. Like Augusto going off the track then, and unfortunately Button now joins him indeed. And so Carter will go off then. But disappointed Dave for that though, and oh my goodness me, lost some time at the fountain there for the first set though. So this track is getting more difficult for these drivers after Japan. So Long Beach is round 16 of the championship though. Hopefully we won't see any further more retirements after the last race in Japan though. Going through into that right-hander now, and going really well better for this one though, as it go on to the straight then into the right-hander now for Carter now, and what is going to be the lap time when he comes round right now? Well, disappointing for Bud though, no lap time unfortunately for him, as he heads towards the hairpin. So Carter, the Indian driver, round the fire car right now. What is going to be the lap time when we cross the line right now? And it's going to be a 181.768. Wow. Good lap from the rain there, as it goes on provisional pole, I would say. Yeah, he's on pole position right now. Carter is on pole. Wow. Excellent good lap then for the Spain racing after lost some time in the first sector though. Unfortunately for Jenson Button, that one was not very good in Long Beach though for qualifying though. So Button is out of this qualifying setting for this, and no lap set for him. So, but Carter did, but not for Jenson Button. He did not set a lap time at all, unfortunately. So time will be very good for these drivers around this Long Beach circuit though. Bremy's now going off right now, and what about Pastor? Will he join Maldonado, Augusto and Button? Yes, he has. What is going in this corner though? Because that is very dangerous for these drivers though. Oh, I don't know what's going on right now for this one, but this track is going very quickly for these drivers. There's some drivers off going on the track already. So Bremy, unfortunately, did the same as Carter and the other disc. Can you stop doing that, you stupid corner though? So this track is going to be much very better for these drivers around Long Beach though after Japan. Round he goes Bremy then, and on to the long straight now. Yeah, this is going to be much very good for Sebastian Bremy though, as he heads towards this right-hander right now. And he will head towards turn 10. No, not turn 20 now, because this has not got 20 corner, not turn 21 though. So anyway, for the fire core right now. And let's see what Bremy could do for his lap time though. He's coming right across the line right now, and it's going to be a 181.858. So not fast for Sebastian Bremy though, so that's a good lap though. Unfortunately, Maldonado has not set a lap time at all for this. Alright, so we've seen 3 cars have a set lap time in D so far. We lost Maldonado, also in Button for this one though. So Master's coming up right now and beginning his lap right now. Paul Dresser now begin his lap now. And they're going through easily there for that first corner now. So they're both of them on a lap right now. So the Master and the Paul Dresser though, on a lap together though, and hopefully they can make some places for this. So Massa is in last place in the Drivers' Championship at the moment there, guys. He needs to get some good valuable points for this, as the rest has crashed out through the chicane at the fountain curve. So Dress has crashed at the fountain curve. So I don't know what that happened there. He just gone through the first corner easily there. So he has crashed at the fountain curb there. For me, Massa continue his way then as he heads towards this right-hander now, and look like this one will be very good for Felipe though, as he heads towards the hairpin round this left-hander now and into the right hairpin. So let's see where this lap will put Felipe then for the race tomorrow. So let's see. So down the straight will come through in the 1 minute right now and go on a 1 minute 2.052. So No, 032 actually. So unfortunately, Massa has got into 182s, I'm afraid. So good one for that one for Massa though. And there's Paul Duesta crashing his car into the barriers at the cicadas and the fountain. So that's a big accident for Duesta there. So hopefully the medical crew will be there to see if he's okay. So we'll be right back, guys. We'll get this session back on the way. So Duesta had a huge crash there, so that he's fine already. So good one for that. Vitali Petro and Fernando Alonso off there now, doing their lap right now, and hopefully, if anyone, Alonso's already off the track though. So what the hell is going on with this first corner of the track though? So do we need to try to put a barrier there like we? It's a bit probably a chicane there to that first corner though. We might take a look at it after the qualifier is finished. So yeah. Vitali Petro now going through this right hand right now and hopefully keep this Delta well back on course then. So hopefully how this race goes along for this, it's qualifying for this, not the race. As he goes along the straight then, as he goes into the right hander now. So Petro though hasn't won any race just yet though, but his teammate Highfeld's got a lot of podium here. He had a lot of wins so far. So Petro though, what will be the lap time? Will we go through to this one in the race soon? So anyway, Petro crossing the line right now, and he's a 1:02.109. So not quite faster than that. So Petro not quicker than anybody else, but good luck from here for the Wilson driver. So this circuit is going to be very difficult for these drivers around this circuit in Long Beach. Mike Schumacher is off already now, and he's off away to do his lap right now. However, I don't think Nick Rosberg will not follow him behind, I think. So Schumacher's off his lap then, so hopefully what this lap will do for him there as he goes round. Going into the chicane there at the fountain, so that's very quickly there as he goes through now. Rosberg has just begun the lap right now, but actually he hasn't done the lap just yet because he will go next after Michael Schumacher's finished his lap though. So Schumacher though, through the left-hander now. Hopefully what Mercedes could do better after Japan, where they had a bit mixed up though. So let's see what Mercedes can do. Schumacher's up first. And let's see what the 7-time world champion would do around this circuit in Long Beach. So into the right-hander now. And this track has got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And a lot of corners for this one. Into there we go Schumacher though, and cross the line now, and wow, 1:01.695. That's a good lap from that from Schumacher though. So Nico Rosberg has us lap to right now. We just started Schumacher's now, and now it's Nico's turn now as he goes off his lap right now, and off he goes. So look like he's gonna be having a good one for this one then for the Mercedes. Down to the second corner right now, which is left-hander now. Into the right and then into the chicanes at 4, 5, and 6. Oh, nearly like the rest of did. Into turn 7 now. And into another wide at turn 8 now. This track's got 13 corners actually, like in Germany in the old layout then. From the 1990s. So through Rosberg. And hopefully what this one will do better for this Mercedes driver. Down the straight he goes on to now. The longest straight for this in Long Beach then. Into the right now, and hopefully he'll be faster than his teammate Schumacher though, who has gone pole position at the moment though. Rosberg into the fire straight right now, heading towards the fire car right now, and let's see where will he go. So down this way he's going very fast right now, and got on 1:01.7534. Wow. 1:07.734 to that one for Rosberg, and he goes second faster than Schumacher though, and Mercedes will hopefully get another one too soon for that. So Heifeld just started his lap right now, but we didn't catch on him, so he'll have to wait to go around another lap for this. So what about Adrian Satou then? So on his go then, so his teammate Paul Duesta has crashed out, so that was a big accident for Duesta though. What about Satou? Can he get through that fountain chicanes easily though? Here he goes right now, into the chicanes right now, and oh, we done it very good for that for Adrian though. Heading towards the next few corners right now. As for this track though, it's very much neater down to this longest straight then. and into this left-hander now. Really good to be clearing up the race of the racetrack though. Hyper now begins his lap right now. And now he's off his lap though. So two then. So Danny goes into the right hand now. This is the good shortest track in this one in Formula 1 though. So into the left-hander now at turn 12. Far corner, the right-hander. Hopefully the head will give it a lot of good extra straight there as he goes down to the start finish straight right now. Longest good run for this straight though. Cross the line and 182.183 for that for two there. Heifel, wherever the hell is he? There he is at the corners right now. He's just gone through that right-hander corner and now he's on to the longest straight. We're having DRS, maybe not. So, hopefully what this track in Long Beach could do better than Nick Heifel though. So, round he goes into turn 17. Final corner for this. Really going very fast for that corner though, around this track though. As he goes to go on to cross the line right now. And I crossed the line. 182.037. So, both of them are in the 182 for Sutu and Heifel. Good job for these two trying to set their lap time indeed. But what a good lap done for these two. Oh, Kamui Kobayashi's gone off the track already after he's just saw his lap right now, but we didn't get to that catch up there, guys. But unfortunately, Kobayashi will not take a lap for this track along Beach though in qualifying. We need to take a look at the replays for the race tomorrow then. But Heikki Kovalainen now, round the last corner, just gone through now and begins his lap now. So, hopefully what this lap will do for Heikki though. So, down into the first corner. Well, heading towards the left next up. The right hand is the first corner though. Into the Fountain Chicane then. So hopefully what Heikki could do around this circuit in Long Beach though. Bit like the Sochi Autodrome circuit around this track like in Russia though. But hopefully what Heikki Kovalainen could do better for this. So the Finnish driver have won a race in Silverstone. And hopefully what this race at Long Beach in California. And hopefully how this track will be very good for this race here at this race. Here this track at Long Beach. So qualifying for this. Going through now into turn number 11. So this track's got 13 corners for this whole lap though. So hopefully we'll see more action for this for the race though. It will be a 26 lap race I think it will be tomorrow. Or maybe more than that. So anyway, cross the line now, cover line right now. And he's going to go on a 1 minute 1.744. That's a good lap from him. And that's a good for the Finnish driver though. To go into the top 5 we're going on now. So out goes Jean Trulli and Fitoluzzi. He's now dropped down to second place in the Drivers' Championship though. And by the way, let's take a look at the Drivers' Championship after that race in Japan though. Because Lucy had lost a favorable time for that one in Japan. Did not face the race in Suzuka though. And now he's only just about 18 points from Barrichello now. So hopefully he can try catch up. Hamilton's only just 3 points behind him. Vettel's in 4th, Alonso in 5th, and Heifel in 6th place. So hopefully this will very big changing for this for Lucy and for his Spanish racing team. Jan is also out there too. Both of them on the lap right now, and hopefully what these two could do around this circuit in Long Beach. Alright, off they go now. Here comes Trulli. Through nice and easily. What about Lucy though? He gets through nice and easily for that first corner though. As they go down to this first left corner now. Into this and then towards the Fountain section though. So Trulli for Lotus Racing and for Lucy for Hispania Racing though. So hopefully what these two could do on these lap now. So into the right hand goes Trulli and in goes Victor Lucy though. So hopefully how these two will do better for this. So Lotus and Hispania have a lot of wins they had so far from the last few races ago. So Trulli better than Lucy though, but Lucy is better than him. As they're both Italian drivers going through this corner though. So yeah, very bad to see these Italian race drivers will go around this track together then. So through the far car between Trulli and Lucy come around to the right hand right now. And they head towards cross the line right now to do the lap now. And finish the lap now for Trulli. 1.455. That's a good lap from that. And Trulli and Lucy 1.2.058. So Trulli has gone pole position from the Mercedes there. So hopefully he can keep that good and performance. And for Lotus, I've got Kovalainen in 3rd, but I dropped down to 4th now. Hopefully have a good result after a few races back. Last stop of Virgin Racing. So, Virgin Racing, after a disappointment they had in Singapore and Japan, and hopefully what this laptop could do, these two drivers right now, and hopefully what they could do now. Double DNF in Singapore, double DNF in Japan in the last race though, but what could Virgin do? Because they had a tough season so far this year, guys. They're starting to pit late in Spa, again in Monza, and again in Suzuka though, so this has not been Virgin's day for this race though in Formula 1 though, so let's see what Clark and D'Ambrosio can do on these laps now, and hopefully they can go on pole position for this one though, and hopefully how this one go for these two drivers though to go along. Now they go into the right-hand turn 11 though. No, there's no cameras there, so hopefully we'll see these two in a moment to see where they cross the line for this, as hopefully that lap time will be very good for those two drivers though. Down the fire core right now, or maybe not be this film, might be quick for Team McLeod though. Across the line right now, and that's a good lap from him. And D'Ambrosio, a 1 minute 9.9535, 1 minute 2.031 for Team McLeod though. So D'Ambrosio is quicker than Glock, so it's going to be a Lotus, a Mercedes, and a Lotus on this. On the next row, because Yara Tree, I think he's got pole position for this race in Long Beach. So there are the drivers' lap times though, and we'll be right back to see who's got pole position for this, guys, here at Long Beach, guys. So Yara Tree has got pole position for Long Beach tomorrow, guys. Ahead of Michael Schumacher in second place, Rosberg in third place for Mercedes though, Caroline in fourth, Cartier good qualified to get in fifth place ahead of Lewis Hamilton, Bremy 7th, Webber 8th, D'Ambrosio 9th, fair to complete the top 10 then again. Glock 11, Massa 12, Heifeld 30, Victor Lucis 14, Petro 15, Sutter 16, Perez 17, Champion Leah Baker only 18 he qualified after gone first in this one in Long Beach. And unfortunately, this is not good for Jason Bud though. He'll be starting for the pit lane alongside Fernando Alonso though, and so will Kamui Kobayashi though. But unfortunately, Maldonado and Duesta and Oxford will start their cars on track on the grid then, so just 3 drivers are coming in to start the pit lane for tomorrow's race. Will be Button, Alonso, and Kobayashi for this one though in Long Beach. So that is it for qualifying though. I'm sorry for those guys if I'm acting like a bit like a child for this, guys. But anyway, guys, hope you will not have been in the race tomorrow then, guys. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching for qualifying for this in Long Beach, and we'll see you for the race tomorrow and see who will win this Long Beach GP. We'll see you there.